Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first beta episode. I have decided that pretty much for the first beta and alpha episode, I am not going to voice them over, or at least I'm not going to voice them over in the video. I'm not going to be voicing them in real time. I want to take a moment before continuing the series to just kind of establish the guidelines and the end goal for the series. This video that you're going to be seeing on screen cuts out most of the building, and that's what I tend to do, is cut out most of the building, cut out most of the mining, stuff like that, because that's what draws it out to be an hour plus long, and it's a lot. So, pretty much for the beta series, it's pretty similar to the alpha series. I want to keep this world alive as long as I possibly can, as long as I can creatively keep it alive. So, this world is going to mainly consist of just a lot of building, and because I went for a sort of medieval aesthetic in the modern version, I want to go for a different aesthetic in each version. Now, I know what I want to do in alpha, and I haven't recorded the alpha audio yet, so I'm not going to spoil that. But for beta, I'm not quite sure yet. I guess with how it's going, it could still really be anything. And I mean, same goes for alpha, because I haven't set a specific theme. When I do think of a theme, I'll announce it. And it'll probably be in line with how I'm doing things already. Just a little alluding there to how I plan to do alpha. But I want to make pretty big builds in the beta world. I've played beta fairly regularly since like 2018. And it's not because of nostalgia or anything. I did not grow up with beta. The only time I've ever played beta before like 2018 was in class. It was like one of the easier versions to get illegal downloads of and just play on a PC at school. But that's the only other time I really ever played beta, and that's the only really other time I've ever played alpha as well. So there's not going to be really some huge nostalgia trip for this. I just like how the mechanics are different, how you can kind of see Minecraft's it's growing pains, but also some unique, pretty quirky things about the game that got left behind over the years. Like in beta, for instance, the armor system, and that transfers over to alpha. And the hunger, how you don't have it. There's no sprinting in either of the versions. There's really a wide variety of differences, to the point where the games feel very, very different. Now, beta feels pretty close to modern, just without all the extra amenities. But alpha, man, I'll talk more about alpha in its own video, but I really do like alpha Minecraft. Real quick as well, this is beta unleashed. That's why you'll see throughout the video I have inventory tweaks installed to this and everything. And that is why I can shift click and drag click and everything. That's because I have inventory tweaks. I'm playing beta unleashed in this. I prefer playing beta unleashed to normal beta. I can play normal beta, but why play something that just genuinely has more problems than a free zip file I can get from Multi-MC? I might as well just play beta unleashed. Alpha, though, is just bare alpha. I like alpha, so I'm okay with playing it just bare bones. I think it's great bare bones on its own. But these are the only 3 Minecraft series I'm going to do, probably for a while. Minecraft, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort, and I know I'm not going to be able to keep that up forever. You'll also see just how horrible the night is in this game. That's something way different from the modern one, because, like, it's so easy to get away and to gear up in modern Minecraft. But I mean, in beta and in alpha, the zombies don't have a cooldown for their hit time. You can't sprint, so you can't just outspeed every single mob. It's really a fight when it hits nighttime. It's you got to have some plan before the sun sets. Unfortunately, on this first night, I had no such plan. I needed torches and decided not to mine coal until it was already the middle of the night for some fucking reason. And I'm pretty sure I died a couple of times in here too. I'm sure I left those in. But there's a kind of a consistent theme with my houses and my starting houses in alpha and beta. I don't know what it is with that old glass texture, but I love it. And so I use a lot of glass. And I also just love smooth stone quite a bit. So I use a lot of that too. But other than that, I keep it as simple as I can. By the way, this audio may not make it to the very, very end. I'll try and make it to the very, very end. But I'm just going off the top of the head with all this. I don't really have a script for any of this. I feel like it's more genuine if it comes just from me while watching the video. Yeah, but I mean, you'll see. The mobs are just super aggressive in this version. And it makes the game a bit harder. That's what I really do value about beta and alpha, is they're just much harder. And that little extra bit of challenge is just not something you get anymore. Even in my Minecraft world, I had it set too hard the entire time. It's locked on hard difficulty. I've only died, I think, a maximum of 4 times. I don't know. I'll do a modern episode after this, and I'll see how many deaths I have. And another thing that just kind of blows with modern Minecraft is that the only way to really make the game harder is to set it on hardcore. Because then, it's a one and done death situation. But that's just such a shitty solution to difficulty. Hard mode should just be hard. I don't know. Maybe I've just played the game for so long that I feel like I'm better at it. But even then, I go back to beta and I suck. Like, at nighttime. It's hard to survive at nighttime. But I find it so easy to survive in the modern versions. Hi, this is me midway through editing all this audio. I will never be using Audacity again. This thing is so buggy and so inconsistent. I fucking hate it. But it's modern Minecraft is astonishingly easy. A problem I ran into in this game is I made the alpha playthrough or alpha episode before I made the beta episode, and so I knew how to craft smooth stone slabs in alpha, but the recipe changed into beta, and I had no clue how to craft them. There is a long while where I'm just trying to figure out how to craft them. But the problem is Google's search engine is dog shit, and their stupid AI thinks that every time I'm asking, hey, how do I make smoothstone slabs in Minecraft beta, it thinks I'm trying to read for the modern version. I'm not. I had to filter it out to go to before 2011 in order to get the right answer. And that shit's just infuriating. It's just the system thinks you need such simple answers, and the AI must take from such a large database. And there's so much more information on Minecraft modern day and about modern versions than there ever will be about the beta versions. But I do really like how simple these versions are. They run super easy on low-level hardware, which is very respectable because I can just crank out a shitty laptop and play Minecraft Beta or Minecraft Alpha whenever I want. And it could be like a $100 laptop just running random Linux distribution. And plus, the core of Minecraft, it's still here. Another thing I don't mention, I don't think I mentioned, sorry, about my modern Minecraft playthrough. I did not uh sleep for a very long time for a reason. There's something I really like about Alpha Minecraft, and that's that you don't have beds. And I saw a video by Dialco on this, and beds are very overpowered. I had to use one in beta because the night is just so fucked up. But when I didn't have to use a bed, I just felt way more challenged at nighttime and way more encouraged to set up a safe area. And another challenge I made for myself in the modern Minecraft version was to build at spawn, because there's so many people anymore that like they'll look around for the perfectly shaped area and the perfect biome, and I didn't want to do that. I don't like the birch forest. I mean, I think they're cool now. They're definitely cooler than they've ever been, but I still don't like the birch forest. But I wanted to settle there because I miss like the old Minecraft videos where people would start out at their spawn. It also keeps the coordinates pretty simple. My base is right next to 0, 0. So if I ever get like really lost, I can just go back. And I wanted to make a decently sized base for once. I obviously didn't carry that same principle into beta or alpha. You'll see in the videos, because I want to make a actual commentary over what I do from now on. After the first episode, and in order to do that, I can't spend so much time building. Because I wasn't joking. The first 2 episodes of this come from a whole 8 hours of footage. And there was a bunch of other footage that I didn't use at all, because it was another like 6 to 8 hours of footage that I just didn't. I don't want to edit that much down into 1 hour, because I'm losing so much substance, and there would be no audio over it. I mean, right now I'm having trouble voicing over. What? How long is this? 15 minutes worth of Minecraft gameplay in beta. I couldn't voice over an hour. Nowhere near. And like I said, this may not reach the very end, but I don't know what my aesthetic will be for this world yet. Really, I just want to with beta, I just want to build what I want to build. Some of it might be medieval, some of it might be close to what I'm doing in alpha, but the whole point of it is to just enjoy bare bones Minecraft in the first place. So I'm not really going to think about it. I'm just going to build what I want to build when it comes to beta. Beta's like my actual sandbox, and modern and alpha are, I mean, obviously they'll be sandboxes to an extent, but I'll also be trying to kind of stick to a central theme. Anyway, looks like I got my house done now. And this is kind of just my standard style of house I build in beta. In alpha, it's a bit different, but it's same principles. Anyway, thank you if you've made it this far. Hopefully, this wasn't too horrible to bear. I really need to start writing scripts for these just to fill up the full time, because I'm sure there's silent sections in here. But yeah, thank you for watching. There's more for this world coming. There's going to be more for the alpha one too, more for the modern one, and more just miscellaneous stuff. If you really did like this, like and subscribe. You'll see more of it, I promise. And notifications will help if you actually do really like it. I don't set notifications for anything, so I don't blame you if you don't. But if you really want to see the next video, anyway, thank you, and see ya.